Miranda Combs.
And I'm Paxton Boyd. Thanks for joining us. It's been 1 year since the devastating flooding in eastern Kentucky that ravaged much of the region, killing 45 people and displacing thousands. Since then, the community members have come together to help one another heal and rebuild.
We've shared stories of comebacks and survival this week as we continue to remember the lives lost during the devastating floods. ABC 36 meteorologist Jordan Smith is live in Letcher County as we take a look back at how far the people of eastern Kentucky have come. Good evening to you, Jordan.
Yeah, good evening, Miranda and Paxton. That's exactly right. As you said, I'm here in Whitesburg, which is the city seat of Letcher County, and it was exactly 1 year ago today that they were dealing with one of the worst, if not the worst, natural disasters to ever hit not only the city, but most of eastern Kentucky. Now, exactly where I'm standing was completely underwater thanks to the nearby creek that runs just over from me. The pavilion, the bridge that is just over my right shoulder, has been completely rebuilt because the flood destroyed the previous one. This house that you're seeing sitting behind me, it is several feet off of its original foundation. You can see the damage is still surrounding the house. So, you know, there's still a lot that has to be done here into Letcher County. Now, on that night, you know, it happened from the 9th of the 27th into the 28th. People's lives were literally being washed away piece by piece as they sat there and watched it. Over 600 rescues by air, over 1,400 by boat. But over the last year, we have seen Kentuckians and the entire nation come together and help unite to get families back on their feet. Now, over the last couple of years, I've traveled across last couple of weeks rather, I've traveled across eastern Kentucky, hearing stories of resilience, dedication, and perseverance from people as they try to come back from this awful event. For example, Wiley Hudson up the road in Breathitt County lost everything he had 1 year ago tonight and almost lost his family. Here's his story.
If it's good Lord's will, it's going to come whether we want it to or not, just like that night, you know, it wasn't in none of our control. And I said, well, probably might ought to go to the barn and move the livestock. And I went down over the hill out here and down the other end of the property, and I had a barn, 2 barns down there, and moved my livestock up to higher ground. Time me and the livestock got back up to the high ground, the water was already behind us. I said, I've seen water, you know, been here a long time, I've seen water, and we ain't got time for that. And within 5 minutes, we was wading water waist deep. I'm just concentrating on getting my family out alive. I could care less about the stuff. May 8th of this year when I moved back in. Enough to where I could, you know, and well, as you can see, we still ain't finished, but it's livable. Not got much government help or state help or nothing like that. Most of it's just been churches and kind-hearted people that I've known and had dealings with over the years that helped when they could and where they could. People around here need about everything because they've not done much of nothing that I know of but clean the creek out, and that ain't gonna help put nobody back in the house. Just because the creek can flow freely don't mean it nothing.
Well, as you can see, he's come a long way, but there still is a long way to go, not only for him, but for most of eastern Kentucky. But I know that everybody will get through it and will eventually recover from this because, as we've seen from the western Kentucky tornadoes to the floods here in eastern Kentucky, we are Kentucky strong. Reporting in Letcher County, I'm meteorologist Jordan Smith for ABC 36 on your side.